Hi Aries, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your new moon in Leo reading. This is your new moon into August, the beginning of August reading. We're going to look at your tree of life, get your energy for the next couple weeks ahead, and get any advice that you may need. And we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, our ancestors, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any prominent placements in your chart, Aries. There we go. Okay, we're going to do your old wise tree. Well, let's see what's going on, Aries. Okay, Aries. The first thing that I'm noticing here is your big picture, and your big picture is the Eight of Wands. It looks like there's a lot of communication that's going to be happening. If it hasn't already, it feels like it's already started. This could be channeling energy, but there's a lot of communication, a lot of getting things done, like fast things coming in all at once type energy. Your higher self is talking about receiving messages, information. This is even study or checking out other people's social media or Googling things or finding out information online. This would also be text messages and emails, things like that. And here's another 8, but your angels and guides are saying that something, it looks like something you're trying to walk away from, or someone or some situation looks like it's trying to walk away from you, but it's not over yet. And it's like there needs to be more information before you commit to moving on, walking away, and you're receiving all of the information that you need. There's another card here happening now and into the near future. Here's the Death and Rebirth card, and it is reversed. So this is also talking about possibly some kind of procrastination and moving forward and moving on, but also that you're still in the transition period of this. So before you actually commit to something, more information is needed. Okay, coming from a place of pursuing something that you love or someone pursuing you, all having to do with this, it does feel like this can be a love type of commitment, but this can also be a commitment to a project that you hold dear to your heart. Your advice is talking about the need to heal duality. It seems like it's almost like having two things that don't seem like they go together before you just throw in the towel. It's like these things might go together. It's not just black and white. There's one side, there's the other side, there's the duality, but something needs to be brought together and healed, and bringing it into wholeness. The heart of the situation is talking about somebody really being focused on the battle. And I'm going to do some clarifying with this in just a moment, because I want to find out about that battle. That's like keeping yourself in the battle, keeping yourself in the hard part and focusing on that, or that's what's going on. That's the heart of the situation. It's like focusing on the differences rather than focusing on the healing aspect of it. We have another 8 here. So as above, so below. There's something definitely going on with you could be doing, or there's a need to do some visualization, bringing it from the astrals and from spirit into 3D. That's part of that healing duality, moving energy with your intention. So release the idea that you're thinking about things in a particular way that's different than before. There's some kind of, this is my, it's a mental prison kind of thing. It's like the way the thought process is going right now is keeping you from your divine happiness. And here is the Hierophant. Here's that connection with higher self. And this is even in the position where It's like I have resistance to this connection with higher self. So before we go on, let's clarify. Let's do some clarifying because I really want to know, what is this stuck thing? What is this resistance? Why are you so focused on this hardship or on this being in the battlefield aspect of this? You have a lot of information coming in that can move things around. It also, okay, I'm just going to move up here for a second because right now it also looks like there's some kind of really painful ending that has happened that you are healing from. So let's take a look. Tell me about this resistance. And again, we've got the Two of Pentacles. It's like I have resistance to going back and forth. I have resistance to looking at both sides. I have resistance in living in two different worlds, being in two different fields at the same time for some reason. Tell me about this. This does feel like an immature energy coming into your space. It's almost like it's hard to have complete empathy for this person. Someone feels like they were just very immature with your heart. And this could be a love reading, but this could also be some kind of other type of connection, and like a work related connection or a connection having to do with a project that you love. Somebody kind of came in and came out. They came in with a lot of excitement and exuberance and intention and initiation and inspiration, but then it looks like they kind of got sidetracked and started focusing on something else, and it's difficult to have some kind of empathy for this person, like complete forgiveness for this person. I'm not judging that. I don't feel like complete forgiveness necessarily has to happen for this person, but I feel like what's coming in is forgiveness for self, for engaging in this process. It's like having empathy for self. So that's the duality that needs to come in. The empathy that you're not necessarily feeling for someone else, feel for yourself. And it's almost like you're beating yourself up about something. Let's see. Yeah, you're talking about really regretting making some kind of decision that you regret. When I look up here in the trajectory, here's the Queen of Cups, the in-love queen reversed. So she's disappointed. She's not listening to her divine guidance. And again, having resistance to connecting with the higher self and it's like I trusted in the universe, but the universe delivered something that was not what I needed and was not what I wanted. I want to say, though, that in some way, the universe was helping you with the soul lesson to trust yourself. It feels like the next time, the next cycle, this person who came in was a knight, and you are coming in as an empress. There's definitely some kind of huge discrepancy in vibration here. There's a huge discrepancy in where you are versus where this person is. And even though this was super painful, why? Let me just ask your higher self, what is the deal with the soul lesson here? Why did this need to happen? This needed to happen. Something needed to be released. So this cup of love, I even feel like you're the one who could be saying no to this, but there's something about this soul lesson telling the universe what you want and telling the universe what you do not want by what it is that you're accepting into your life. Right. Okay, so I feel like someone's saying, I'm afraid that this person is my divine counterpart. So I don't want to walk away from this just yet. But in actuality, they're coming in as a knight. Let's just ask, your advice is to heal the duality within yourself, but this is also advice of separation in a different context, releasing things that don't serve you so you can heal what's within you, right? This is about self-validation. It's about self-validation. This flipped over too. Here's the 10 of Cups reversed. So this is like a cycle completing also. There's some kind of cycle that felt like complete emotional fulfillment that has come to a close, and that could very well be this difficult ending. Yet what keeps coming up is this self-validation thing, self-forgiveness, self-healing. I just want to ask, okay, is this person that you're dealing with a divine counterpart? Or were they kind of more like one of those angels that helps you figure some things out? Okay. And this card flipped out and it specifically flipped over. I feel like this person could be a soulmate type of energy. However, this is not the divine counterpart that is available to you. Tell me more about this. Your divine counterpart. There's some younger energy that needs to be released so that you are available and open to the energy that is the divine counterpart. That's what I'm feeling. Oh my gosh. Check this out. So here's the 8 of Cups reversed again. Here it is. So what this person is saying is, don't give up on me. Okay. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, because we've got the Knight of Rods, we've got the Knight of Cups. This person's coming in young or with young mentality. And they're saying that they're nurturing this, they're evaluating. This could be you evaluating how they are coming across, what they are willing to do. Is this going to bear fruit? Is this, I'm working, I'm putting all of this energy and love and effort into this, and then we move up to the heart of the situation and you're like, this is the hard part. Tell me more about this, right? You're like, can these two things come together and alchemize? Can we pull it together? That's what I'm hearing. You're still in transition, figuring this out. Okay. I'm asking about the 8 of Wands here. All this information coming in toward you, all this information, all these goals coming into fruition, right? This is about releasing contracts, releasing burdens and contracts and responsibilities that are not your own. So I want to go ahead and look at past, present, future. So in the past, here you are holding on really tightly, holding on, being protective of the heart chakra. And then here you are, present time energy. This is Empress energy. This is the power of all of the queens together. And this is abundance. This is manifesting. And again, with this, these 10s are all reversed. This has to do with releasing something in order to gain, I want to say gain perspective, but also connect with the higher self, releasing something, letting it completely go. In order for this rebirth to happen, in order for this death card to write itself, it looks like this could also be grief. So Aries, tell me about this grief. It's like, okay, grief comes from finally not manifesting forward into the future and actually making a decision to let go. And somehow you're saying that making this decision to let go feels selfish. Why is that? It feels selfish because it feels like this person is this twin flame type of energy, but it's almost like they're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. Oh, I feel like that's what this is saying. It's like, you know, this is your divine counterpart, but they're not ready yet. They're like, don't give up on me. Wow, that is intense. So I want to ask more about your advice here. What is your advice when it comes to this person? They're saying that they are your divine counterpart, but they're not ready. So what that means is you're taking on all these responsibilities that are not your own. You're holding space for this person to go through all of their lessons that you've already gone through. So it's not like you're going through them together. You're holding space for this person to go through them, and it can be ridiculously painful. But all this information is coming in at once as soon as you release everything and let go. So let me ask for more advice for Aries. This Ace of Swords reverse, this is about cutting losses, cutting things out that no longer serve you, and opening up to anything that feels grounded, feels solid, safe, and secure. Wow. Here's the Tower. This is your advice. It's like blow you out of the water change. So it's making a complete shift, a complete change so that you feel solid, safe, and secure, cutting things out that don't serve you. Here's the Temperance. Temperance came up right here in the middle. I don't want to be living in two different worlds. I can't. It's like okay, this is what I'm feeling. I feel like you would literally have to be lowering your frequency in order to hold space for this person. And that's more painful than keeping your vibe high. You're like, I cannot alchemize this right now. So this duality has to be healed within yourself, not you healing someone else, or not you like pulling them forward and pulling them up. It's like you've done that already. And it's time for them to do their own work. I'm going to pull one more for advice for you, Aries. Yeah, wow. And here's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This advice is basically telling you to halt. Just stop right there. Stop doing whatever it is that you were doing for this situation or for this person, and allow this person to help themselves. And you have to heal within yourself. You have to heal duality. It's like letting go and being open to receive so that this other energy can match you. That's what it looks like. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. If this resonated with you, like and subscribe and leave me a message so I know what's going on with you. And I will be back soon with another reading. Love you, Aries. Bye.